Come. Embrace yourself. In this edition, tonight, we unveil the cover of an exclusive detailed classified intelligence report. Source, covert. Subject, wrangling in danger at national security. Plans taken to change the national security coordinator and the Director General, NIB, National Intelligence Bureau, by the Darko Institute. By what? The Darko Institute. My first source, please, whoever you're on the phone, get out of the phone. It's not meant for calling. Now, my one source, the Darko Institute. And who is in charge of the Darko Institute? Gabby, I told you guys quickly in Hebrew this time. Why a friend is saying, on manager Darko Institute, the man on the screen, Gabby Asare at Esario, whichever of the Saris on that screen is, Yes. Nemiria, I want this gentleman to come forward. If he's a man enough. Report way speaks mad volumes and a source, a share maybe big or bonio bibianco or no and the blame ni nano or the echo swan so. Now, indeed, the front line can placed on record that the classified report was sent to the office of the president, Jubilee House. Precisely the director of research. My boy, another source, the director of research. The first source, APA Gabby. The second personal report, also Abonidi, I said so. Honia de Coin, the director of research on that screen is yes, Papa we, and he's still the current director of research, office of the president. Nidine down, Dr. Isaac Owusu Mensah. Yes. Now, may I say, the entire report is 4-page. And may I say, the front line have intercepted such dangerous intelligence report. And almost, if not all, according to our checks, nothing have been done to address the precarious concerns raised in many of such reports. Yes. Report a quay na chrese. And yoma a ye here dear. Our report no a yede kwanina. Hey, unima dear. Dear when he says some of the report and the president even don't get to see it. No. Some of the intelligence report disappears within the confines of the Jubilee House and the president don't get to see it. Sa report here yebe kan achrewi. Papa we ho and a report we ekoye first. Everything. The reason why I cannot show you the report on the screen, it is for very good security reasons. Yes, I can only read the content of it to you. In security intelligence, we call what you call no name, no trace. Now, sa report ibebrebe inari. Ekugugu impenifobi desk so eno matina so. President Kwaku has no clue of what is going on. Now we go through the report, shall we? Yes. And I'm a kind of 4-page, but a kind 2 actually. Now, date on the report, 4th August 2022. The report was sent to the Director Research Office of the President, PMU. The source of the report, covert. Subject, wrangling in danger at national security since plans taken to change the national security coordinator and the Director General, NIB, by Darko Institute agents without the will of the president. Did you hear that? Without the will of the president. Now, Yanko reporting. Nina was numbered. Number 1. Or say intelligence gathered within national security indicates that there are serious wrangling going on between the National Security Coordinator and the Minister for National Security. Now, at the time of writing this report, which is 4th August 2022, the then National Security Coordinator, Major General Ambassador Francis Edu Amafo, so he was the National Security Chief. And yeah, Gabby, me say ambassador, yes, honor that's no. Great, such a nice man. Papa way, and no yet the National Security Coordinator, Major General Francis Edu Amafo, ambassador at the same time. Papa was also Ghana's former Director of the DI, Defense Intelligence. From Defense Intelligence, and you didn't call National Security as a coordinator. Now, there was a rift between Ono and the current National Security Chief, Ayora Kandapa, according to this report. So, this is former National Security Coordinator. Mika say, the current security coordinator, Kwaku Asumeni, no Shapapa we are here. Now listen. Number 2, also information have it that the minister and the deputy coordinator are on one side against the National Security Coordinator. All were on the issues of Deben. All were on the issues of what? All were on the issues of what? 1, misconduct, behavior exhibited by the Deputy National Security Coordinator, Mr. Edward Kwaku Asumeni, to undermine the security and intelligence of the state. Did you hear that? Now, what you can issue threats and you can insult me. Oh, Mr. Upa, what do you bet me about CT? Me tell me upon 10 o'clock. So we a Bema. Come. Those MPP rocks and ragamuffins, good for nothing. Muni jumebi dieninti. Mr. Momra. Brahase. Namubehu, you fall casualty to your prey. And some phone namudie. Munimbe guase. The current man on the screen, I am Deputy National the then Ona no ye deputy to why General Edu Amafo. Ona da on Kwaku Asumeni. Odinye. And look at how this man, according to the report, one more undermining Papa Edu Amafo. All because of what? The man was telling them the truth about how the behavior of why Kwaku Asumeni way, which goes largely to undermine the security and intelligence of the state. Now, let's say, the Ora Kwaku Asumeni all year. If it will undermine Ono ni security, that's okay. If it will undermine Ono Nebusian, that's okay. But what the report is saying is that it goes to undermine the security and intelligence of the state. And if you don't care, and if that doesn't frighten you, then it's up to you. Anything I may share, I say, anything can happen between now and when. But may we pray that it doesn't. But if it happens, I'm not really surprised. Now, young Koswe, this man, Kwaku Asumeni, have been accused. He's undermining the intelligence of the state. Do you understand this? Number 3, due to the disloyal behavior put up by the deputy coordinator, the National Security Coordinator, Major General Ambassador Francis Edu Amafo, retired, has taken decision not to work with the disappointed deputy coordinator. Only deputy coordinator Kwaku Asumeni only in Yejuma. But guess what? Meanwhile, all the indisciplined activities operated by the deputy coordinator were what? Clandestinely done with the Honorable Albert Khan Dapa. Media minim reports in the account. Say Kwaku Asumeni mo fan into screen so. Jumebia brantie na wodie no. According to the report, it was being done clandestinely with the current National Security Chief, Ayora Albert Kandapa. Minister for National Security, in view of this, the minister is finding it difficult to also cooperate with the National Security Coordinator. Papa sa na omanya ese nipa yetu omukase ma bambo enkoso ma menu mienu na sam penifo ne te office ho bosumi bia yetu omuka allowances yamo omafie omomudem womo cars womo everything the national security sika ekoho daily. Do you know how much sika ekoho? Say sika ni nara. There's a way we audit it, not like the auditor normal. No. So what will be their problem? Number 4, may kind the second page need this. Number 4, also in addition, because the Director General NIB, listen, I feel another stage. Because of the Director General NIB, National Intelligence Bureau, is also coordinating information well with the National Security Coordinator. And this is creating inconveniences for the Minister for National Security and the disappointed Deputy Coordinator, which is also making them ineffective. In Tiafi, Kaneno, the National Security, the National Intelligence Officer, or Kaneno NIB Hono, on also ye na dream say, one of the only the Security Coordinator Major General Ambassador Edu Amafon on ne be ye adwuma. Essence ono de ohuni say oye ni security coordinator to on ne be ye adwuma. Ebra wonu hu say the National Intelligence Boss no on the then security coordinator na ka bom no efi adwuma Kwaku asumani we ene owura kandapa na eso mo ye no na ne oma tutu ejeje mu. Sagana for mo pe bibie hu a me say aban we Diama Banway aye BCBC basa enya hwe because there are non-performing national security officers at the managing the state. And umuntimi nye ni ene omo de aiden advise president no. Ora kandapa de en woye or such Leslie Queen anambwa or sa himsa. Yento aso. Number 5. Or say source indicates eventually that decisions have been taken by the Darko Institute, DI. A decision have been taken by the Darko Institute, DI, gurus, which Honorable Kandapa, Albert Kandapa, has been their what? You put in quotation, has been their spiritual father and advisor, meaning. But in the report, they put it in quotation, say, or your spiritual father and advisor, in quote, that the National Security Coordinator, Major General Ambassador Edu Amafo, be changed for the misbehavior Deputy National Security Coordinator Edward Kwaku Asumani. The Darko Institute DI boy take over as the National Security Coordinator. In the afternoon, who quite fast Kwaku Asumani became the National Security Coordinator. And at the horn. Mamin kind of job. Or say, Mamin go back. Or say, source indicates eventually that decisions have been taken by the Darko Institute gurus, which Honorable Albert Kandapa has been their spiritual father, quote unquote, advisor, that the National Security Coordinator, Major General Ambassador Edu Amafo, be changed for the misbehavior Deputy National Security Coordinator Edward Kwaku Asumani. The Darko Institute DI boy take over as the National Security Coordinator. Now, madam, now all you those rogues, madam, Munkobi Sagabi said, who appointed Kwaku Asumani? Mokana National Security Chiefs no da horo. Wash wicked sunglasses. Yeah, ora kandapa. Mi insurobia o. Ghana, hey, obia insurobia. Nobody can manipulate anything. Me can you play naturally? Muna ye na ye asom fofo ora kandapa wo som Ghana enne ne kire obe free power o free power e bi ekura na mu hu ni biom adan bagblaja no mu na betwem ko the likes of wine bagblaja no wo mu na me so wo mu na establish Ghana security architecture se mu ni ma go and find out me so wo mu na o matwem ko nti wo na wo bri ntwem na moto na mudi nsam fu mo ma bresom pese mudi akaka bensam e de kire ne ya mammo kwan not me. Take me anywhere, I'll come. and some fundos on Ghana too much. Now, young Koswe, tie. Or say, similarly, the Director General NIB, afiye bebu another diwa. The Director General NIB, no ye reporters say no ye Mr. Kwaku Domfe also be replaced by Nana Atobra, another Dankwa Institute boy, who is currently the Deputy Director General NIB, to take over as the Director General. When we kwanya omo fast omo dribble here. We were CCC Nana ko omo the way shy so omo chess game. Kwaku Kwaku Domfe ehimfa no wo. Mo amo security system na muni baby Kwaku Domfe owo. Na mo find out kwanya fast wa yade Kwaku Domfe ekoe. Before Kwaku Domfe, who was the defunct BNI director? Your friend is saying. Your friend also saying, I don't want to mention that man's name. But ono your friend is saying, me say ono enna ensemisemia maami tiwa adodankwa takra the girls ibae eno no mo fast no mo di yi nedi. Eno na chi no mo yi nedi no eno mo di Kwaku Domfe bae. Kwaku Domfe no so for all that the report is saying, he Kwaku Domfe decided say ono no one the then National Security Coordinator Major General Edu Amafo oni ne beye adwuma. Nti omu hunsa no ena Dankwa Institute led by Gabby Esare Ochere one more Pl0t said no, they will mastermind and take him away. Ena omu yi ni free ho. Ena omu de Atobra ebae. And the report described Atobra also as Dankwa boy. Now, young Kwaswe, number 6, na me di mo isi ho. Yebaba Wednesday. Source indicated that with the plans by the head of Dankwa Institute, the source indicated with the plans by the head of Dankwa Institute, this would help Honorable Albert Kandapa to be the only person to report and advise the president on matters of their intelligence. Because Kandapa's boy, Mr. Benedict there, is the one heading Accra Initiative. Another boy and advisor, Major General Emmanuel Kotia, is also one heading Ghana Boundary Commission. Okay. General Kotia, medeneto screen so enje bia o. Mate. Me kachira mu se Major General Kotia, Emmanuel Kotia, ono na enche omo pese omde ne ye the National Security Coordinator if Kwaku Asumini will be kicked out. Makai 2 reports na kire mo. 2 aka 2 me de te. Report ne ninie hwakakra. Emu ode tu. Emu ode. Martinami dudi enso Ochere nsinie. Folks, afimi de mo ko deeper. Say Gabby asoro Ochere ho a by close of tomorrow, I'm expecting Gabby to issue a statement or a press conference and come out and deny this report. All that the report is saying. Gabby asoro Ochere Madel, me say by close of tomorrow, Gabby, come out with a press conference and deny this report. Yeah, Mofrao, I cannot be a lazy journalist. I know I have all my facts. Me bibia to the main term. Now listen. The report had fingered Dankwa Institute, DI, to have been behind the plot. So what did we do? We contacted the managers of the institute, led by Gabby Ochere, to help us answer these allegations. Folks, Gabby responded, shall we? Now move on to screen so. Ebra, you sending message ekoma Gabby Ochere. Edieba sem, for the purposes of clarity, Ninti, I want to put everything on screen. Now wait, Montre, don't MCA Montomo Boise. hold it there. Hold it there. I want to do something. I want to read along with my friend is saying, my viewers. Now, Ebra, yede asem way by no, we contacted Gabby Asrochedakon, and Gabby is a friend, but this one we are doing investigations. So, and way and you kukumu come na me Gabby, but no, we are doing a fact finding. So, what did I do? I sent a message to Gabby. Now, mobile ha de bi wa ha. The movies are grouping a year deal. Message now, they come out, Gabby. Lower the message, bring it down. The Ghanaian need to know. Kwaku Annan, me message them. Okay, wait. This is the message I sent to Gabby. Hello, Mr. Ochere. This is Kwaku Annan, investigative journalist. My desk is currently working on some report, apparently regarding the appointment and termination of some national security chiefs in the country. It has surfaced in the report where your Darko Institute ostensibly accused to have played a role in those appointment and termination respectively. May I know when convenient can speak to you on the above? Thanks, Kwaku. Then Gabby comes. Gabby, the moon rolling costro. This is the message Gabby sent to me. And I want listeners and viewers to read Gabby's response very well. Now, hold it there. Now, Gabby responds, thank you, Kwaku. As an investigative journalist, please go deeper to look into all changes made within national security since 2017. Tiasma Gabby Kachemoha. Also, as an investigative journalist, please go deeper to look into all changes made within national security since 2017, including those who had attained retirement age and had up to 2 years contract. Also, focus more on the meaningful part. Is the national security system being run better, same, or down? Obisami asem. Ene da hon. Gabby Asrochedakon on the way by. And there are several messages Gabby sent to me, and we've secured all of them. Do you know what Gabby did? When Gabby Asrochedakon, because at a point, when Gabby sent, because we were doing back to back, responding to all the issues. Yeah. At a point, when Gabby realized, said, no, he has answered a lot of information, and what, for me, it was also for Gabby to respond, because Darko Institute, you know, Gabby, and what here. And Mama said, Gabby, what your organization, which pay homage to NPP, the intelligence agencies or the intelligence chiefs are accusing Darko Institute to have been behind the robust changing of the security chiefs. Me ebisa na Gabby be yanwa. Me Gabby nyam from so. But do you know what Gabby did? After Gabby had responded to all the questions placed to him, then Gabby quickly deleted all the messages. Gabby also Ochere, Madel, too much. We a bema pa. Uwo niyama mienu said ya uwa fakachire Ghana for na anubia. Madel, me say we a bema wa mienu et de wa he mua. Ochina me say brabonten. Wona wo ta ko Facebook. Wouldn't you go to Facebook? Don't go to Facebook. I want Ghanaians to hear you. Gabby Asrochedakon, the report has accused your organization. And when I ask you, this is the response out there. You are telling Ghanaians, say yes. From 2017, basic time, you have refined the security architecture of the state. You rogues. Bunch of rogues. What? Then I will need more intelligence. Gabby Asrochedakon. And a Gabby Asrochedakon onim what the security architecture of the state. So Gabby will take the entire security organization into the hands. No, I heard when the president is sitting there. I didn't think a Gabby Bessa. Maybe some. I didn't think a Gabby or Bessa. Ni message Nedahon. Kwana Kobisano. Go and ask him. Monsan funa mudi wa Ghana noa. Ye kasema mu pese nipa be kasana atem na mudi nipa. villagers munim nyansenti. You those MPP for na mudidi ni patem. Later on, we place a call to the Director of Research, Office of the President, Dr. Isaac Owusu-Mensah. And folks, I want you to know what exactly Dr. Isaac Owusu-Mensah told Kwaku Annan when the report was sent to him. The communication, of course, between Kwaku and Dr. Isaac Owusu-Mensah. He is currently the Director of Research, Office of the President. Take a listen to this.
I go as the Director of Research. One of this document was written on the 4th of August 2022. If I may confirm, if you were then the Director of Research, Office of the President. 4th of August 2022. Yeah. Okay, this is a document. Let me first of all read the document to you. It says that wrangling in danger at national security since plans taken to change the National Security Coordinator and the Director General NIB by Darko Institute agents without the will of the President. Now, from our intelligence gathering shows that yes, this report was sent to the Director of Research because it is also on this document that it was sent to the research officer PMU. So we want to first of all confirm with you, or otherwise we have to give you the dates, and then you can check your archives if this document actually came to you and what exactly the presidency did about this document, Mr. Owusu.
Okay, first and foremost, I am the Director of Research from the 7th of January 2021 update.
Oh, okay.
So that confirmation is clear.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I'm listening.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Owusu. Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me? The line seems to be breaking.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. So either you are driving and maybe you can park because I can hear you.
Yeah, I am driving. So let's make a I'm in Accra, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm driving in Accra, so it's been breaking.
Yeah.
So the point I was saying is that I have been the Director of Research since 7th of January 2021. So the time you are talking about, I'm the Director of Research.
Oh, then it means
Are we on the same page on that now?
Yes, that's correct. So you've been a director for quite some time now. Okay, so would you?
Number two.
Yes.
We're talking about that's the first stage. You want to confirm whether I was the Director of Research in 2022? Yes, I'm the Director of Research.
Okay. Okay. So would you take the dates of this document, and then you check as to whether this document actually came to your office, and then what the office did about this? If we can go on, because there are two documents here I want to clarify with you. Right.
Okay. So let me get to the office because we receive a lot of documents from different parts of the country and different institutions and organizations.
All right.
So let me get to the office. But today is bad day because we have cabinet meeting now.
Okay.
So I'm going to cabinet now. So we can do that tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow is rather cabinet meeting, is it not?
No, we have cabinet today. Cabinet is not necessarily for every Thursday.
Okay.
We have it.
Okay. All right. So then, what time tomorrow should I touch base with you?
Yes, but the first documents you are talking about, I don't remember citing it. But even though my name is there, but I'll still check and see. But it should still be prudent if you have copies of it. And you said it was addressed to me.
Yeah, the date is 4th August 2022 to Director Research, Office of the President, PM.
Was this addressed to me or I was in copy?
Well, from what the document suggests means that it was sent to you, but I have not seen any address here because it's a classified report. Maybe let me give you more clarity today. It's a classified report, and it's of an intelligence nature. So the writer of this document wouldn't want to make it more like an official, but it looks as though it was silently sent to the office of the Director of Research, Office of the President. This is what they did. Yes. Well, the source is covert. The source of this document is covert. And when I say covert, yeah, covert. Sure, covert. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Great one. And then the second document was on the 12th of November 2019. Were you the director of? No,
I came to the Green House 2021.
Okay. So this one, you may not have an idea of this one. This is also another classified report. But this one, the 4th August, then you were in office, so it was sent to you. The source is covert. Yeah. And the subject matter is what I've just read to you.
And the document required me to take any action?
From the nature or the tone of this document, suggests that the Director of Research has to read this and then advise the President accordingly. So, if this document actually landed in your office, question, did you read it, did you see it, or otherwise did not even come to your office at all? So, that would also depend if you go into your archives and then you have to search in there and see if you have a copy. Then maybe we can be doing some talking from here. So, yeah.
So which institution are you affiliated to? Because you told me you are investigative general. That was all.
Yeah, Kwaku Annan is the CEO of Hawk Investigations Company, PI, and also the CEO of Hawk TV. Yeah, these are two organizations that I represent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me check my documents to see if we got a copy of it at all.
Okay, all right. I'll be on standby, Dr. Hus.
Yeah, you said August.
Yeah, 4th August 2022.
The 4th August is official holiday, so I'm wondering how a document will be delivered on the 4th August.
Well, as to whether the 4th August is a holiday or otherwise, it could also be that the report was actually written on the same date, but the delivery to your office may be a different day.
Of course.
Sure. So what will help us rather would be to check your archives whether you have this one there.
There is, in the event that I don't have a copy, I'll be happy to get a copy from you. Any some action has to be taken and has to be taken, they can be taken.
Sorry?
But they're just playing the devil's advocate in the event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, repeat what you said. He said what?
What I said was that if it's of relevance and I didn't get a copy and the action to be taken has not been done and it's not relevant to be taken, I'll ask for a copy of it.
Okay. So then we'll see to that if it becomes necessary. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the topic that you said is the one you read about the intelligence unit of the national security and the DNI. Or if you want the role, yes, that's fine. I'll do that.
Sorry, come again.
I'm saying that the topic is what you mentioned, that the subject matter is what you mentioned.
Yeah. The subject matter says that...
that subject matter, so that we all know that we are all in the same...
Yeah, the subject matter... Should I read it again to you?
I'm trying to... Can you test it to me that subject matter?
Okay.
So that we won't be on the same page.
All right.
Or if you have a copy of the letter, can you just take the picture of the front page alone and share with me? Okay. So that it will be easier to trace it.
Good one.
So that make sure that when I'm telling you that yes, I have the document.
Good one.
I don't have it.
Okay.
So that we are on the same page.
Good one. So what I'm going to do is this. There are two documents. Yeah. Also, can you hear me, Doc?
I can hear you, brother.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is that there are two documents here. I'll screenshot each one, drop it to you. You check with the dates. Even though the second one you were not in the office, but still I'm sure you can help us or assist us unravel it as it was dropped to the president. Because this one, it was dropped to the president. So if you can ascertain whether the president actually received it, because that involved the hierarchical of the Ghana Armed Forces and something that happened within the service commanding structure, and it was covertly, as it were, written to the president to bring his attention to something as to what decision that was taken, we cannot say until that we have this report and we have to go through. So I'll screenshot each one of them and drop it to you. Then we take it from there. Are you on WhatsApp?
That is fine. Yes, this phone is on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm going to do that right away. So I'm going to do that right away, Dr.
All right, that's fine.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you
appreciate your
very much.
time. Welcome.
Okay, yeah.
Right, bye.
Folks, this is Director of Research currently at the Office of the President, Dr. Isaac Owusu-Mensah. Now, minimum real. Onyankopon Adma on Wednesday, I will bring the full second part of the recording when the man actually got the report. I want the office one. Later, then we have to place a call to now get the full fact what he did with the report. Ubetin some Wednesday. But again, when I send shot, when I can say my man a snapshot of the report because report na two. And I make a joke earlier said the report I have on the state intelligence architecture me edoso and very disturbing though. There is also one of the report that brings out the very explosive wranglings be air coso Ghana Armed Forces or the Army headquarters. Ni easy how a ban way by the heads of this the military. Yeduwe Faha, Yeduwe Kwashaha, hey, baby. And there's exclusive report on that. Why some of the officers in the Ghana Armed Forces, will expose everything. Midnina command. So on check because those reports, ye tracy in the office ne koye. But me man is screenshot. Then I came back again to send him WhatsApp message. Say we receive report nana now. For the purpose of clarity, no one can just say, maybe trans CTV Hano, any other report here, brethren. No. This communication with Dr. Owusu was done as far back as saying 8 May 2023. Madam Okasa about a year now. All right. Do you know the report a Google Yeneasia? A Buoma Yatnaswa for how many? Do you know? Ani ye nai ba kukra nye se ebesi ha. Obi to us oh and I'm na be trans TV no masesa report e begu nenem. Wo yare. Do you know times ye nsa sa report 2023 na me ma ha ye. Yeah. Mr. Owusu were all the dates of correspondence. Mo amunim no go and ask Mr. Owusu. Na mo wi amunko bi se Gabby asoroche dako the correspondence with me no no na ye yi ben ya. Na ye yi ben. Na mo says ata na misi ha. Mr. Owusu, ya this screenshot ni command no. Now this is what happened. We sent a report and I said, "Good afternoon, Mr. Dr. Mensah. I want to find out if your archives have synchronized the report I spoke to you about and what steps taken ever since, if indeed your archives is updated." Now guess what? Then he comes back and say, "Good morning. Yes, I have synchronized the letter." Let's go for that. Then he comes back again. "I did receive the letter, but it was it I did receive, meaning say na just if he report na ye kano ne saka ne copy e won the office ho. I did receive the letter, but it was not within my area of operation. All matters, issues and institutions and organizations connected to the national security are consigned to the office of the National Security Advisor." So now TM. Then I came back and I said, very well. So has your office seek further clarity with the national security? What further investigations conducted so far to ascertain whether or not the above report have thoroughly been investigated and the names mentioned in the report have also been questioned of their actions, if any? If not, would you explain why your outfit will not do that since your office also was copied? Now the office crampo was not copied. Report near the corner office direct. Now, guess answer the by. Or say my office handles issues based on data. I have no data on that. Anyway, Asam is who the buy. Now on Wednesday, I'm going to play you the part 2. When he apparently now confirmed, say report may be dealing one. Apart from he again spoke to us audibly. And Mr. Usu told us a report in Ebedinism. Dear no, yeah. One aware director of research office of the president. It is a report and they say, Adia Bechi, Emma Nipabi di bazooka, namene Tomahawks, cruise missiles, Ebesi Jubilee House, Etuaman Penine Fiakunyaswa. Mr. Usu catch them and say, no, or no, he deals with only data. Into apart from data, we need a debut obetimiaye with such report. Muhuza. Mo maybe I'm no, and mo maybe on my Ghana ejina. Aha. Nobody owes it as a sense of responsibility to play a role, even though in any area. But they have to do something in order to save the system. Yes. Me say ubete asama okachire Ghana for wa ubete wasum. They are there to protect the president. Na yame adom so Wednesday, mekai part 2 of the report natural. And why the report is saying somebody, per what they are doing, will lead to nothing except to what? Eliminate the president. Folks. When my dear, my main kind of been chiramoha. And no Annan channel. Above all this, special prosecutor Martin Alamisi Ben Kaiser Amidu had also written an explosive report about the ongoing national security drama. Shall we? My main kind first page in Inchiramo. Now, the Martin Amidu Troy in here. Also, the leadership appointment to the national security apparatus and Akufo-Addo's long game of breaking the 8th Martin Ekanwe. Also, the press release issued by the Communications Directorate of the Jubilee House, Accra, on 5th August 2022, announcing the appointment of new leadership for the national security apparatus was the eventual actualization of an intentional and purposefully strategic decision by President Akufo-Addo since he lost the second round of the 2008 presidential elections to ensure that if he ever ascended the presidency, he will not behave like former President John Kufuor to allow an election under his watch to be won by any other political party. Consequently, upon his assumption of office as the president of Ghana on 7 January 2017, Nana Akufo-Addo activated his long game to break the 8th at the 2024 presidential election. He determined to ensure that by the middle of his second term in office, all the instruments of law enforcement, state security and intelligence power of the Republic of Ghana should be led by persons with proven political dedication and loyalty to his person and his family and friends. The appointment by the president of Mr. Edward Asumeni, Deputy National Security Coordinator, to act as National Security Coordinator with effect from Monday, 8 August 2022, subject to the confirmation of his appointment to the receipt of the constitutionally required advice of the National Security Council, given in consultation with the Public Service Commission, gives finality to Nana Akufo-Addo's long game to capture the National Security Secretariat apparatus towards his electoral agenda for the 2024 parliamentary and presidential elections. Matthew Masum. To the rest of the party, the president, by the same press release, also appointed Nana Kwaku, Deputy Director General of the NIB, to act with effect from Monday, 8 August 2022, as the Director General of National Intelligence Bureau, with his confirmation also being subject to the receipt of the constitutionally required advice of the National Security Council, given in consultation with the Public Service Commission as part of Nana Akufo-Addo's long game to capture the National Intelligence Bureau apparatus towards its electoral agenda for the 2024 parliamentary and presidential elections. A casual reading of the press release signed by the communications director of the Jubilee House does not disclose that it was purposefully written to hide a covert sequence of events in which the president, family and friends, non-governmental organization, the Darko Institute, was positioned since the 2008 elections as the strategic family instrument for producing Nana Atobra Kwaku and Edward Kwaku for the leadership of the two critical national security apparatus in anticipation of the 2024 elections. Or say the antecedents and true sequence of events in the rise of the new leadership of the national security apparatus shows that Nana Atobra Kwaku had shepherded his teeth as executive director of the President Family and Friends Darko Institute before his purposeful appointment as the deputy director of the then Bureau of National Investigations (BNI) in May 2019. Mr. Edward Kwaku also shepherded his teeth at the same Family and Friends Darko Institute before his appointment in February 2021 by the President as the Deputy National Security Coordinator. In fulfillment of the pursuance of the quote, important research work which would lead to another assignment, unquote. Folks, in the movie here. My main kind message, Nefi Yanko. Kakra. Yes. Ose,